It was getting close to Halloween, and Jerry the Gentle Badger and all of his friends were having a wonderful fall party. There was Sammy the Squirrel, Oliver the Owl, Bella the Bear, Felix the Fox, and Rosie the Rabbit. They played games, had snacks, and shared scary stories as the sun began to set. One of the stories that was told that evening was about this creature who lives in the woods and is only awake during the nighttime. It is black and has big wings. It sleeps upside down, and if you look it in the eyes, you'll be frozen forever. This story scared Jerry, but since all of the other stories were made up, he figured that this one was made up too. After the party was over, Jerry and his friends went their separate ways, and Jerry began to walk home. It was a little darker than he was used to, but he took a deep breath, grabbed his light, and kept walking. At first, everything was going great, but after a few minutes, he heard some rustling above him. He looked around and couldn't find anything. Then he heard some light flapping. Jerry's heart raced, for he had never heard noises quite like these before. With his hands shaking, he pointed up his flashlight, and much to his surprise, there it was. It was a creature he heard about in the story. It was black and had wings. It was sleeping upside down. Jerry thought about running away, but he was very curious. He decided to get a closer look with his flashlight. The moment the flashlight hit the eyes of this creature, his eyes opened big. Then both Jerry and the creature screamed the biggest screams. Then they realized that they had both screamed. And Jerry, being brave, asked, "Are you afraid of me?" "Of course I am. You're a badger," the creature replied. "Are you afraid of me?" Jerry, a bit confused, replied, "Yes, you're the creature I heard about tonight with my friends. Please don't freeze me with your eyes." The creature laughed. "That's silly. Can't freeze anyone with my eyes." She continued, "My name is Breezy, and I'm a bat who lives in this part of the forest. I am asleep during the daytime, and I am awake during the nighttime." Breezy then flew around, still a distance from Jerry. "Breezy, I like that name," Jerry said with a smile. "Why are you afraid of me?" "You are a badger. You have sharp claws and big teeth, and I heard you can jump 20 feet high to catch any animal," replied Breezy as she continued to fly in the air. Jerry laughed back at Breezy. "Why, yes, I have teeth and claws, but I can't jump that high. I can dig some holes, though." Jerry introduced himself. "My name is Jerry, and I'm just walking home from a fall party. It's a pleasure to meet you." "You too," Breezy said, flying closer to Jerry. "Do you want to see me do some tricks?" "I'd love to," replied Jerry. At that point, Breezy showed Jerry all of the wonderful tricks she could do as a bat. She flew up and down, in circles, and then she just glided in the air. Jerry enjoyed every moment. "It's getting dark for me. Would you mind helping me get back to my home safely?" Jerry asked. "I would be happy to," Breezy replied, happy to help a new friend. As they walked and talked, they realized that they were more alike than they had thought. Both Jerry and Breezy enjoyed the same forest, and they were both curious about the world around them. The more they spoke, the less scared they felt of each other. As their walk came to an end, Breezy said, "I'm sorry I was scared of you, Jerry. I'd never met a badger before, and your claws and your teeth look scary." Jerry chuckled and said, "I was scared of you too, Breezy. Your wings and hanging upside down were new to me, and it made me nervous. But I've learned that being different doesn't mean we can't be friends." Jerry and Breezy became good friends. They explored the forest together, helping each other overcome their fears. Jerry taught Breezy about what can be explored during the daytime, and Breezy showed Jerry the magic of the night. Not too long after that, Jerry introduced Breezy to all of his daytime friends so they could learn not to be afraid of bats and to always be kind and loving to other animals, even if they are different. And from Matthew 22:39, we're reminded to love your neighbor as you would want to be loved. The end.